Imagine you're in a windy place. You're out in nature, with the wind turbines that accompany you on your journey. Have you ever thought about how the wind turbines you see around got there and installed? Nature is the most precious jewel on Earth, covering the very piece of land you're on as you look at these images. While the climate crisis challenges nature with extreme heat, uncontrollable wildfires, floods, hurricanes, and droughts, today we see thousands of new realities are possible to protect it. Generating power by protecting nature, not at the expense of harming it. Now we know very well why we need to build wind turbines. To generate clean energy and protect the ecological balance. Let's embark on nature's energy journey with a light breeze. Preparing the site where a wind turbine over 100 meters high will be installed is like conducting a large symphony orchestra concert in an open field down to the smallest detail. Everything must work harmoniously in a perfect system. This is how the first steps of renewable energies are taken. To clear an area the size of half soccer field, you must first clear it of large boulders. Construction machines shatter the ground like hard-working ants. Now, the whole area is excavated. A pit of almost 4 to 5 meters was created, cleaned, and the ground is ready for concreting. A soil concrete called lean concrete is poured on the large pit. The ground is temporarily replaced with this coating to safely support the gigantic structure on it. And so began the construction of the foundation basket. All of these iron sheets must reach a harmonious size, one after the other. For this purpose, they are specially cut, bent, and divided into groups, like a spider's mastery of a web, symmetrical, elaborate, arduous, and hypnotizing. And then the concrete is poured into the iron basket. The soil excavated during soil preparation is left behind, and the iron reinforcement is covered with soil. Thus, the soil returns to its natural state. The size of wind turbines may surprise you. Have you ever wondered how these huge turbines, whose dimensions are not entirely clear from a distance, get to the peak? Special roads are built for this transportation process, as it passes over highways, through cities, and narrow village roads. The construction of roads have to be executed without harming the environment. Roads and directional signs are of great importance for the protection of our nature and forests. Benefiting from these roads and directional signs, firefighters can intervene wildfires quickly and take them under control. Each of these huge trucks will carry a piece of the tower. Here are the blades on their way. The operator of the vehicle carrying the blade plays a significant role here. This huge blade is passing through the villages. So how does the wind energy get from the turbines to the power grid? With these cables laid on the roads, the electricity is first transmitted to the control center at the site, and then with high voltage lines to the power grid and reaches our homes. The turbine equipment is carefully inserted into the tower one by one. Cable lines are connected. These cables are the arteries of the system, lines that transmit electrical energy from the power plant to our homes. The nacelle is the heaviest part of the wind turbine in terms of weight. It contains electronic and mechanical equipment such as generator, turbine reversing systems, and braking systems. The device for lifting the nacelle has sliding centers of gravity that are adjustable according to the configuration of the nacelle. The assembly of the nacelle is also completed. Now, the generator is being assembled on site. All of these parts must be tightened securely and correctly during assembly. Another part of the giant turbine has been placed in place. The teams that placed the generator are now on the site for the hub assembly. The hub is the part that connects the blade to the nacelle, the electronic and mechanical system that allows the blades to take the most favorable angular position depending on the wind speed is inside the hub. Before assembly, the transport apparatus is disassembled and undergoes a final inspection. The huge blade is lifted with extremely careful and hard teamwork. The team waiting at the top of the tower works overtime to make sure everything goes smoothly. In order for the blade to fit into the hub, the bolts must match perfectly. Just before the installation of the third blade, it is installed in its place to stabilize the other blades and the huge tower. And so, the last blade takes its place. Let us return to the beginning of the story. Roads, logistics, excavation, assembly. Wouldn't we need to determine the suitability of the site for a wind power plant first? That is exactly how the teams got started. They have set up measuring masts on the site to record wind strength, direction, and humidity. Wind power generation is a full-capacity, collaborative field and team effort. Measurements and installation permits take years, and the finest details from transport to commissioning, from operation to maintenance, are planned, implemented, and controlled from the very beginning. The facilities provide significant employment opportunities for skilled and unskilled labor, starting during the construction process in the regions where they are built. Workplace safety is one of the most critical issues. According to research, wind turbines have almost no negative impact on the ecosystem. agriculture, and animal husbandry. While wind turbines provide us with energy, their potential impact on the ecosystem is controlled through independent audits before construction, during implementation, and operation. A positive awareness of clean and sustainable energy production is growing in these regions. While it has been argued for many years that renewable energy sources have higher costs than alternative energy sources, when comparing the impact of alternative energy sources on our health, the environment, and the cost of climate change, it is impossible not to see that our path should be toward renewable energy sources. For the ecosystem to multiply and maintain its integrity, nature-friendly wind energy is the most valuable resource to serve this goal. To accompany to the sound and rhythm of the earth, we wanted to make these planet-friendly heroes, which took years to survey and months to build, companions to the wind. And we took another step on the road to clean energy. Our goal is to leave future generations a more livable, cleaner, and energy-rich world. Polat Energy presents